Welcome to your meditation and healing lounge this afternoon, 21st of July. Very excited. So lovely to see you all again. And very excited to share with you just some insight, just tuning into what I wanted to share tonight for the collective. And also, I actually chose some angel gods and goddesses cards as well for the group this evening. And yeah, it was very interesting. So before I go on to talk about this afternoon, sorry, not this afternoon, just the messages I feel to share with you. What I got from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses card is the Angel of Self Love. And I thought, oh, how interesting. So, this card is all about how you're valuing yourself and very relative to the time that we're in right now before our big full moon next week. We really are having a look at our own relationship to ourselves and our own relationship to how we're loving ourselves. And that is all tied up with finding your new sense of belonging with the old that's moved on and moving on. So finding that new place of center within the heart through your own connection. And that's always through the love that we have for ourselves and making really good choices to make choices that bring us joy and love and connection, as opposed to the opposite. So whatever that is for you. And I feel this card's very much in alignment for where we're at in July, and particularly with this next layer, or I wanted to say level, but it's more of a deeper layer into our connection to loving ourselves and finding that sense of belonging in our own connection. So, and we can't do that if we are not taking that time to really tune into what it is that our hearts are wanting for ourselves and which way we're wanting to go in our everyday choices. So I felt that was actually really quite relative to where we are. And the other card, or the other two cards I received today is the Angel of Healing. This is for the group. I just chose it as everyone was coming in this evening. And this card, I feel, is very relevant to the collective as well. It's really acknowledging any pain, any sadness that you have, and spending that time really bringing a greater love and healing into that, into our hearts, into the sadness and any grief and any loss. So, and we're going to be doing that obviously tonight in our sound healing. So I thought, wow, isn't that amazing? Just such a healing reading this evening, and just where the collective is as well. And the other card that I received for the group tonight is the Angel of Prayer. And this is a really important card because with the Angel of Prayer, it's saying that unless you ask that, for spiritual intervention at the divine highest order, it's just not going to happen, because our angels, our spirit guides, and those higher parts of ourselves that are living on different timelines, they can't intervene. They're not allowed to unless we give them permission. So it's a really good, I felt like a really good reminder to ask for spiritual intervention. I certainly ask for spiritual intervention of the highest order myself. Why not? When we can. And it really does help and really shifts things. And also, it's a reminder that you are the authority in your life. So, and you are your own inner authority. So, you have the power to command that. And it is a commanding presence, with love and with gratitude. And sometimes, and I do know this because I've had my own team remind me at different times, it's like, well, we can't do anything unless you ask. So it's really calling on those and connecting to those more expanded parts of who you are. And pardon me, particularly to fill the gap, to fill the spaces of any loss in our lives. So the cards that were chosen this evening, I feel, are just so relevant to where we are in our lives, going to deeper levels of our own self-love, our own trust in our connection, in our prayer, and in our own inner authority to be able to ask for what it is that we need. So I thought they were great messages. Does anyone relate to those?
Yeah, thanks, Heather. Totally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. So this evening, I also wanted to talk about, and it's quite relevant to the healing prayer, the healing, asking for prayer, our healing, and also connected to self-love, because we are really working through some very deep, finishing off some very deep karma from many lifetimes, many timelines all at once. So it can feel a little bit heavy. And because there's a big collapse happening of all the old systems out in the world, you'll be really feeling that too. And that's why it's more important now than ever to really up your self-care, your self-love, your own prayer, and your own spiritual practice. I've certainly upped my own. Well, it's always there every day, but just paying a little bit more attention while other past timelines are coming to a close, and making that choice to stay aligned with my highest path. So, and it really is a choice, because when you're really on that other side of the matrix, what I call the matrix, of that conditioned matrix, it's very easy when you connect with people from the past, or past places, it's very easy for the memory that you hold to be triggered. So you hold that memory. So it's very, very easy to go into a pattern that you hold when you connect with people from your past or from your present, but have been a part of your life for a very long time. So our patterns, in my experience, are just so clever. And they can be really sneaky to be, you find yourself in a pattern and you're like, oh, how did that happen? When you go in there aware, and it's because the dynamic of the pattern is coming from a past timeline as well. So all of that is happening now. It was always meant to happen now, as we're doing a lot of clearing from those past lives and before the big full moon happening at the end of next week. The other thing I wanted to mention too, tomorrow is actually the anniversary date of St. Mary Magdalene's feast day in the south of France, or just down from Nes-les-Bains at Maxine's. And it's a day where they celebrate the patron saint, Mary Magdalene, in Florence, and have a big feast. So she was canonized only recently. I think 2000, might have been 2011, or it could have even been 2018. I better check my facts there. But just recently, for the work that she did as the feminine representative of creation and those teachings of the Sophia Gospels and the Gnostic Gospels and the continued teachings of Jesus Christ after his resurrection. So there's a lot more that I could probably say on that, but I just feel I wanted to recognize that aspect and that archetypal force that's part of all of us, and that's certainly being celebrated around the world tomorrow, and I think maybe today, because Australia's that day behind Europe. So just something to keep in mind. Your alignment with love and your Christ itself, that feminine aspect of the self, and being really clear with the power of your words and the power of the feminine aspect of creation that lives within you. So just mentioning that, you can feel there's a shift in energy. And I've realized too, I've got the Mary Magdalene bowl here, the pink aura gold. So with all of that in mind, we're going to connect to our hearts, to a deeper sense of self-love this evening, and a deeper sense of that belonging inside, and filling that void from any loss. For those of you who have had loss in your lives, that'll be all of us, and filling that with a greater sense of purpose in your own connection to love inside of your heart. So getting settled, and I'm just going to change our microphone, our sound now, just do a little sound check.
And this larger.
So just allowing yourself to get settled. And focusing on your breath, your spine is straight. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do. But just focus on your breath for now. So taking a big deep breath into the navel. And we're going to hum the breath out. All the way out as slow as you can go. Breathing in again. Filling the lungs as much as you can. And when you get to the top of the lungs, just taking another quick short breath in. And then when you release the breath, humming the breath out as slow as you can. Just finding your natural rhythm with that. Breathing in, filling the lungs, filling the chest, noticing the rise of the chest as you breathe in. And then when you release the breath, releasing with a really low hum as slow as you can go. Breathing in, filling the fullness of the chest. Inviting that new life into the body. And when you're ready, breathing the breath out with a hum. Breathing in again, really, really slowly, filling the lungs, noticing the expansion of the torso with the deep breath. Just slowly deeping in, breathing in, and when you release the breath again, humming the breath out, long and slow. Breathing in again, fully into the chest. Really expanding the chest as far as it can expand. We're wanting to bring in a lightness into our hearts through the breath. Just a gentle, gentle lightness through the fullness of breath. And as you hum the breath out with the exhalation, you'll notice that your sinuses are starting to clear. And that this will also be clearing the mind of any fog, any mental fog. Clearing any congestion in the sinuses. And just calming the nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. Allowing the body to release any nervous tension that may have been held that you're not even aware of, that are just there on a subconscious level. Our body automatically stores subconscious energy of our thoughts that are running in the background every day in our bodies. And that humming of the breath out feel a sense of, with the exhalation breath, landing in the base of the spine. A sense of like a relaxation and a peace coming into the body. Back to the way the body feels with the exhalation breath. And you notice that there's a relaxation coming into the base of the spine. And more of a softening in the torso, a softening in the belly. Any tension in the belly is released with the exhalation breath. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do, just rest. Allowing the heart to soften, the chest to soften. Allowing any tension in the neck and the shoulders to just melt away. Any tension in the neck. Just breathe the light of the breath into the back of the neck and underneath the shoulder blades. Allow the breath to clean out the back of the heart chakra from underneath the shoulder blades. And humming the breath out, allow the hum to clear any tension in the body. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do. But become present, completely present with the breath. The way the breath feels as it passes through the nostrils, the coolness of the breath as it passes through the back of the throat. The rising of the diaphragm as you fill the lungs. And becoming conscious too at the belly rise with the fullness of the breath. and the way the breath meets the front of the body and the inside of the back of the body. Imagine you can follow the pathway of the breath inside of your body. And we're going to allow the breath to bring relaxation to any tension in the body. Through the outward breath. And allowing the breath next to meet the base of the spine, focusing completely on the breath, bringing peace and an opening in the base of the spine. If the breath was light, the light is opening the area around the base of the spine. And the light of the breath is circulating around that coccyx bone. And imagine if the breath could actually go into the coccyx bone. The light of the breath absorbs into the bone marrow of the coccyx bone. This beautiful white, shiny, light breath. And it's strengthening that tailbone. And as that light of the breath is strengthening the tailbone, the light of the breath begins to strengthen the vertebrae directly on top of the tailbone. Around the vertebrae, inside of the vertebrae. Bring a really beautiful fullness and strength in your inner foundation of light. And the connection of the light inside of the breath that supports the bone and the bone marrow. with the strength in your foundation. The strength of the light within the breath, resetting your new foundation. A new foundation set on the light of your higher self, the light of creation, the light of all lights that illuminate inside of your bone, inside of that beautiful bone marrow, illuminating the light. And feeling the support of that light in the base of the spine. And noticing with each exhalation breath, you're sinking in a little bit deeper into that new foundation within your body. Exactly where you belong. You're feeling a sense of gentle opening to the light that lives inside of the breath. The light that lives inside of the breath, that lives inside of the body. The light that lives inside of the body, and the light that lives all around the body. As you continue to breathe in the light that lives inside of the breath, that lives inside of the body, continues to feed the vertebrae of your spine, the inside of the vertebrae of the spine, and the light that holds the strength of the spine around the vertebrae. The light of the breath absorbing into the vertebrae and around the vertebrae, you're also feeling a sense of softening. Softening into a new foundation of strength. A new foundation of refreshed and revitalized energy. A supportive energy, a supportive light for your body, And that light of the breath is meeting each one of the vertebrae of the spine, from the base to the back of the navel, to the lungs, the back of the diaphragm, the back solar plexus, to the back of the heart. Allow the light of the breath to penetrate the vertebrae at the back of the heart. Just dissolving any old pain or suffering in the back of the heart. Imagine the light of the breath now is a really soft violet light at the back of the heart chakra, and it's washing, cleansing, clearing, transforming any old pain or residue from past timelines or past times in your life that are ready to be transformed and released, and just to be in the light. So we're asking for any negative attachments in the back of the heart, any past timelines to be dissolved and disintegrated, transformed into loving unconditional light for our highest potential. Negative attachments in our heart chakras, we let them go, just release them from the back of the heart, the back of the solar plexus, the back of the ming, the back of the base, all negative cords and ties are to be released with divine unconditional love and light, grace and ease. Thank you, and so that is. The light of the breath around the spine illuminates all the way up now to the back of the vertebrae at the neck, releasing any tension of hurtful words said or unsaid that may be held at the back of the throat chakra and the front of the throat chakra. Washed, cleansed and cleared with the light of the breath. And the light of the breath cleanses the jaw, the ears, the cheeks, the forehead. Imagine any tension around the forehead just to be washed away with the outward breath. Washed, cleansed, cleared. The light of the breath cleanses the left side of the brain. Washed, cleansed, cleared. The right side of the brain. The front of the brain, the back of the brain. Your mind is completely washed, cleansed and cleared of any congested energy, any congested mental patterns. Allowing the mind just to be blank, still, full of no thing but space, expanded space. Your whole body is filled with light. Inside of your body, around your body. Illuminated in white light. Light of the high self. Light of the Christ itself. Full. Illuminated light. allowing yourself just to drift into deeper meditation if you wish, staying there. For those that wish to come back to the room, gently, gently, breathing in a little bit deeper, breathing in a little bit fuller. Being aware of the fullness of that beautiful light, the stabilizing around you and within you with the breath. Feeling that sense of protection and strength in your new foundation. Healing of love. Your new foundation of your light in your body. And spending a moment focusing on your heart and just giving thanks for whatever it is you're grateful for today. We send our love and our gratitude to our families, our loved ones, to our human families, brothers and sisters around the world, to our plant life, our marine life, our insect life, our bird life, our beautiful trees, fresh, clean air, and our oceans, seas and rivers, our clean drinking water. We thank you. Thank you to our beautiful earth for everything she gives us every day in abundance. Thank you. Thank you for the love that we share in our hearts, in our community. And with the human community around us. Thank you. And we pray may all beings be happy and free. May all beings feel peace. May all beings know peace and be happy, healthy and free. And so it is. Amen. Breathing in a little bit more deeply now. Breathing out a little bit more fully. Wriggling your fingers and your toes. Stretching your body in whichever way you need to stretch your body. Activating the smile on your face and the love in your heart.